What's up everybody, it's Jenny. I am back with a project share and I'm gonna do another video right after this because I bought a bunch of watercolor marker sets and I shared some of that on Instagram and now people are asking me to do I guess like a comparison or let them know what I like, I guess like a review. So I'll do that in the next video, but right now I just decided to take a short break from watching Game of Thrones. I am not caught up, so please do not spoil me. But I just need to wanted to get this done before the lighting starts getting junk, and I mean it's already kind of junk from where I film, but the more natural light I can get, the better. So anyway, recently I don't know why, but I volunteered to enter a swap at my local scrapbook store. This is the first time that they're doing something like this where they're actually taking up to 15 participants, and there was no like restriction or rules on what to swap. It just had to be a card, and you had to make about 15 of them. That was kind of like I, I don't know why I signed up. It's just I kind of help out at the store because I teach classes, and they asked me if I would participate, so I agreed to do it. So, um, it's this is the first time I've done one with this many projects to do, so I figure I should just kind of keep it simple and not like overwhelm myself because I have a bunch of other stuff coming up that I need to also get done. So, because I've been kind of playing around with my watercolor markers, I thought, oh, maybe I can do a project using that because those are not dimensional. The people that I think will be participating in the swap generally like flatter cards so that they can mail it and without extra postage. So I decided to use my watercolor pens. The technique that I use is it's called the smooshing technique, and initially I saw it done by Betsy Veldman, but since then I've seen other people use that same technique, and you know what? It's really easy. The way that Betsy Veldman did it on her video for Paper Tray Ink was to she actually used acetate and she put her ink directly on the acetate sheet. Then she sprayed it with water and then she kind of moved the water around. But I watched somebody else's video and I can't remember who it was. I'll try to link it down below. But it was somebody who was doing Bible journaling, and I don't do Bible journaling, but I thought that the way that she was doing it was looked a little bit easier than the way Betsy Veldman was doing it on her video. So I decided to do it more in that same manner as how the Bible journaling person did it. So this is what they did. I got my craft mat, and I actually use my aqua markers by Spectrum Noir for all of these cards, and I just colored right onto my craft sheet. You can also do that on an acrylic block. And then I used my water brush by Tim Holtz. No, I didn't. I'm sorry. I used an acetate sheet, just a scrap like from packaging, and I spritzed the what I had colored down. I spritzed it with a little bit of water, and then I got the acetate sheet. Um, like say this is the acetate sheet, and then I just picked up the water on the sheet, and then I just pressed it down onto my watercolor paper. So I had pre-cut the watercolor paper down like a while ago so that I just had stacks ready to go, and I was able to crank out 15 of them in a short period of time. So I had done the fronts the night before, and then I decided I was going to make the cards. So in the second night, last night, I cut all the bases. I finished up the cards by adding this smile stamp, which is from a new waffle flower set that I got, and I added some sequins. And then I did the inside, which is this stamp that says money can't buy happiness, but it can buy craft supplies, and that's pretty close. And I thought it was funny because, again, the people that I'm swapping with are all crafters, so I thought they would get a kick out of this. Anyway, so they're not all the same. I did do a variety of colors because I get bored, but basically, I mean, the design is pretty much the same where I have the smile, the sequence, and the sentiment inside. So, but the colors is usually what's different. So this palette is more like sunset kind of colors, a lot of pinks, oranges, and yellows. This one it kind of reminds me of like florals. I have like yellow and pink and like a light green. This one I went for more of a rainbow look, and I kind of like how this design was like that, where it looks like somebody just kind of like threw paint like on here and then it kind of splattered. So I kind of like that look. This one had more purples, but it also had blue, yellow, and green. And this one was more purples and pinks. This one is like, it's hard to see, but it's more rainbow. So this is like pink, purple, blue, and green. Again, more rainbow. So yellow, pink, blue, green, and purple. I guess I like the rainbow look. What do you think? This is more the cooler tones. I think that's yellow though. Yeah, so yellow, blue, and purple. This one is actually made using distress inks. I can tell because this red, I don't think I have a red in the Spectrum Noir Aquas. This is more like Barn Door. So I was kind of playing around with different inks. Just those two, just the distress inks and the Spectrum Noir Aquas. This is the distress inks as well. This is the first card I made, and I kind of like this look, but you can tell like I blended it out a little bit too much compared to like how these are. So it just depends on the style you want. More rainbow and the blue colors again. So that is the cards that I made for my swap. It's not due till the end of the month, so now I'm gonna go package them and get them ready so that I can give them away. I gotta find out if there's any other like packaging kind of rules from what I can't even remember what the swap, if there was any other guidelines. But anyway, that is my project share for today. Sorry, my hands are all ugly because I was playing with the watercolors and I didn't have a chance to wash it yet. I do want to again do another video on the the different projects. I mean, the different markers that I've been trying out and give you my feedback if you are interested in which ones I like better and why. Okay, so stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!